So welcome to Toyah and Robert's Upbeat Moments with guest star Eno the Bun.
They've just been so beautiful. We're in a heat wave, and today it's 33 degrees. They have just been so beautiful. He's now sitting on ice pads, and he might start nipping any minute, but we're going to try. This is our Upbeat Moments. I've had a phenomenal week. How about you, Robert?
Phenomenal, but you begin, little lovey.
Oh, where do I begin? Well, everybody that watches me on Instagram, there's a huge announcement on Monday, and it is to do with the word chameleon, which you've all picked up on Instagram, so thank you very much. I've had a lot of fun dealing with Andrew Sheps, who we might be driving to Liverpool to see Paul McCartney and having dinner in the evening in July with, which I have just loved the fact that a producer who's worked on Metallica and with Adele is hitching a lift with us. I just love it. That's made my week. But I played Margate Dreamland a week ago and I fell in love with it. It's a kind of very old fun fair. I've never been to these places, so I don't know what to call them, but it's an amusement park, it's a fun fair, and it's in Margate, and it's called Dreamland. It has the oldest working wooden roller coaster.
Wow.
Which was behind the stage. The audience were magnificent, the weather was magnificent, the band were breathtaking, and it was just really, really great. So we have another big announcement after Chameleon. So I've been working on this creative project for a month now, over a month really. It's a book, it's fantastic. So that's my upbeat moment. And we're now booking the festivals for 2026. I'm with a brand new agent and I'm so excited. Everything is coming together. So over to you, Robert.
All right, well, a couple of areas upbeatness this week. I went to see the Satch Vai band.
I couldn't go, I had to work in the end.
Yes, T was so disappointed. I went with my sister Patricia to the Civic Hall in Wolverhampton to see Satch Vai. Joe Satriani and Steve Vai and their first joint band together, and boy was this a stomping show.
Well, they're on form, aren't they?
They are, because Joe and Steve have been working together initially as guitar teacher and student on Long Island. They slide together like an old married couple. And it's fabulous the way they move and they rock with classics.
I think more importantly, they're in York, or were in York a few days ago, and we said go to Betty's. And Betty's was closed, so they took a picture outside Betty's and sent it us.
Stephen Rubina, there we are doing a selfie with Betty.
Yeah.
So that was a stunning show. That Surfing with the Alien, For the Love of God, oh, breathtaking. And the Hydra guitar, oh, what a terrifying instrument.
So isn't the tour called Surfing with the Hydra?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's just so
Yes,
clever.
it is. And the other upbeatedness this week with my sister Patricia, who's here in England, on holiday in England, we revisited the sites of our rising from Wimborne, Dorset. And among the many excitements, having a look at the outside of the quarterjack where I proposed to you, little Lovey, one week after our first date.
And you went to the church where we got married?
That's right, we went to that where our parents are buried too. But on a personal note, we had lunch at the Chewton Glen with Douglas Ward and his wife. And Douglas Ward was my band leader at the Chewton Glen Hotel in 1963 when I was 17. And Doug went on to be the band leader in the first class trio on the QE2, which in 1967 he invited me to join. But having just gone to London, moved to London, I thought that going on the boats, albeit the first class lounge in the QE2, was maybe a step too far. Eventually, Doug went from playing on cruise liners to being the world expert.
He's eating my dress.
Well, whatever. There we are.
I'm listening.
But he clearly is not. So Doug is now the world expert on cruises, cruise liners, cruise trips. Stunning. So that was Doug. visiting my band leader way back from 1963.
This is amazing.
And then we also visited Reg Matthews and his wonderful wife Jeanette. And Reg was the singer in The League of Gentlemen with Gordon Haskell and Tino Lucinio and Stan Lee and myself. And Reg now, in his mornings, goes into his man cave workshop. But look how interested Eno is in this. Man cave workshop, and makes various artifacts like this smorgasbord.
I love it. I love it.
Smorgasbord.
So can I just interject? Because
Yes.
we have a wonderful PA who looks after us, keeps the house running, does shopping. She does everything. But when I need something, Eno sends her a message. So Eno sent her a message yesterday going, "Hello, Sadie, I'm so hot, but I have lovely ice water. Can I have some kale?" And Sadie played it in front of her boyfriend. And he said, "Is that woman mad?" And Sadie said, "No, Eno sent me a message." And I just love the contradiction. So Eno sends messages, video messages,
yes, he does.
when he needs things.
Yes.
And they're always polite.
These are quite conversational rabbits, aren't they, dear?
They're very... Anyway, sorry, I interjected.
So Eno, have you had an upbeat moment this week?
Yes, I have. I've had quite a few upbeat moments because you keep giving me biscuits and I'm getting really fat.
Well,
Thank you.
Well, that's good then. So there we are, Eno the talking rabbit.
Now, you've got something else under that pile. Have
No,
I
haven't.
cut you out?
No, that's it.
Okay, all right.
That's it.
Well, don't you dare, Eno. We will see you tomorrow for a Vintage Sunday lunch. It's going to be cooler in the UK tomorrow. Robert's had a fabulous week holidaying in the UK. I cannot recommend it. If you've never thought of coming to the UK, you've got York, you've got Glasgow, you've got Edinburgh, you've got Scarborough.
I think you meant to say, I cannot recommend it enough.
What did I say?
I cannot recommend having holidays in the UK.
Thank you for correcting me. It's a brilliant, brilliant country. The Lake District. You've even got the Shetland Isles. There are so many beautiful places in this part of the world that you can visit if you want a really gorgeous holiday. And Robert's just proved it.
Wimborne Minster, you might like to go there too.
I cannot recommend it more.
All right, well, look, please have a cool weekend.
I love you.
And I will see you soon. And it really is Eno speaking.
It really is.
Lots of love from me, Toyah.
And from Robert.
Goodbye. Silly old goat.